stories now, where after expressing skepticism over G7 nations' proposed aid to combat the Amazon forest fires, the Brazilian government has now come out and outrightly rejected any assistance. This after having said that Brazil simply did not have the resources to put out the wildfires. Now, the man at the center of the controversy, the newly anointed president of Brazil, the man that you're looking at on your screens, Jair Bolsonaro, has now questioned the intention behind French President Emmanuel Macron's attempts to garner support for an action plan to help preserve the Amazon rainforest. Now, Brazil's decision comes hours after Bolsonaro had hit out at Macron in a series of tweets. He had called Macron's move as an attack on the country's sovereignty because it was being asked to put out the fires. Now, he's tweeted about this, and I quote, "We cannot accept that President Macron unleashes unreasonable attacks on the Amazon, nor disguises his intentions behind the idea of an alliance of the G7 countries to save the Amazon as if we were a colony or a no man's land." That was the tweet that's been put out by Jair Bolsonaro. And also another tweet, Bolsonaro had said that other heads of the state still sympathized with Brazil and that respect for the sovereignty of any country is the least that can be expected in a civilized world.
Será que alguém ajuda alguém? A não ser uma pessoa pobre, né? Sem retorno. O que está de ouro da Amazônia? O que eles querem lá?
Now, remember, the aid was in fact announced by French President Emmanuel Macron, who hosted this year's G7 meet. Now, Macron had said that the Amazon rainforest represents the lungs of planet Earth. And although US President Donald Trump skipped the working session on environment, Macron said that it was clear that the US supported the initiative.
Le plan qui ressort de notre travail, mais immédiatement, nous offrirons aux pays amazoniens qui nous font connaître leurs besoins un soutien financier, au moins à hauteur de 20 millions d'euros, et aussi avec des soutiens concrets. La France le fera d'ailleurs avec des soutiens militaires dès les prochaines heures dans la région. Les choses avancent. La coalition neutralité carbone, les coalitions d'acteurs, sur lesquelles je pourrais revenir tout à l'heure plus longuement, l'initiative Amazonie, la charte biodiversité. Les choses avancent et il ne faut pas interpréter l'absence du président Trump autrement que par le fait qu'il avait des bilatérales. Mais les États-Unis sont avec nous, aussi bien sur la biodiversité que sur l'initiative amazonienne. Et on sait où ils sont sur l'accord de Paris.
Now, interestingly, Brazil's move to reject G7 aid comes in stark contrast of its environment minister's statement, who had welcomed the move. Listening.
Acho excelente medida, é muito bem-vindo e aproveitar, inclusive, e lembrar que desde 2005 o Brasil tem cerca de 250 milhões de toneladas de gás carbônico, MDL, que foi o organismo de desenvolvimento limpo,